we should be live here now. Anyway, hopefully, you know, it'll give me something else to look at and just hunting down the potential issues. Got my bitrate set right. I've got everything set right as far as settings go. That's the only thing that really confuses me. I'm going to turn down a few of the graphics settings in game too, just to.
Are Soph and May coming?
Soph is working on that song. I'm not real sure. We'll have to ping him in Discord again. I turned the graphics down to medium.
All right, give me a second to wash up this plate. And I got a pizza coming too. I might have to run to the door at some point.
Perfect. Got to get the pizza, man.
Come on, guys.
Let's see. I'm not sure what other settings I would want to even turn off here. What's going on, everybody? I wanted to go live again I discovered some, see, let's turn shadow quality way down. Alright. Anyway, when I've been streaming Warframe lately, Twitch and on YouTube, just Warframe, I've been having issues with my audio cutting in and out. Most people that watch the streams are familiar with it. And I started doing a little more research after this last stream earlier today. If you turn off glare, it helps. Let's see. Let's turn that off too. Anyway, I noticed I did a little research after this recent stream ended, and there was some posts on Blue's website that said that the Blue Yeti microphones are uncapped as far as their power draw. They can draw an unlimited amount of power from your machine. And I run 2 graphics cards, so although I've got a massive power supply, I do draw a crap load of juice, you know? And so I started looking at my USB ports, and I had not only my Yeti plugged into a USB 3.0, but I had my cell phone and my tablet both charging off of USB 3.0s, which is just 3 massive draws of power. And I'm hoping that addresses the issue, but you guys will have to let me know if the audio is cutting in and out. Just the microphone audio, my mic. Like every once in a while, you'll hear Joe or Sophisticus or somebody else cut in and out. That's just a Discord thing. But as far as my microphone itself, you should never hear it cut out. Let's see if Soffer May want to join us here. We'll have to see. So anyway, just let me know if you hear any audio funkiness. If something sounds funky, tell me.
Even if it's the music from Octavia.
You know the music from Octavia is going to sound funky. Well, it better anyway, or you're doing it wrong. Play around with that some more. You know, it's straight up, if you understand how to read sheet music, and you get the proper, I think it's like recorded in F sharp or D sharp or something like that. I'll have to check into it again. It's basically, you're looking at the sheet music. What's going on, Pixia? Like I said, checking some audio settings here again. If you hear my microphone cutting in and out, please let me know in chat. But this gives me another frame of reference where I can look back at the VOD and see if there's any cutouts or anything. Anyway, I'm up for anything. I've got tons of relics now of all types. Quicksilver hooked me up with some more Axie relics. So
you could trade them?
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
I've got lots of relics of every branch if there's any, Oh, Pixia says I am cutting out. So, alright, so that didn't resolve the problem.
So maybe you should mark the timestamp and go back in the VOD and see if it cuts out in the VOD?
Yeah, that's what I'll do. So that was at 5 minutes. We'll just do a few missions and check this one on stream. And, see what's up with it. I've got no clue what the problem is, considering it's only with Warframe. Any other game I play, it doesn't do this. And that's the thing that's really confusing me. I was hoping it was an easy fix by switching over those microphone ports like that, but...
Did you figure it out?
I thought I did, but they're saying in stream chat that I'm still cutting out. What's going on? What's going on?
Now?
I'm back on YouTube again. I just wanted to check and see when I switched around the power, but yeah, they're saying it's still cutting out. I just don't. I've got no clue at all what the problem could be. In fact, I tell you what. Let me lower the graphics settings way down. So I'm gonna stop the stream, everyone, and then restart it. So I appreciate everybody's patience here, but give me just a minute and I'm going to stop the stream, change some settings, and then come right back. So I'll be right back in just a moment. Alright, so I just dropped it down to 30 frames per second and a lower bit rate. And let's see if that makes a difference. Now, I do know that, like, Warframe is much more graphics intensive than a lot of the other games I play. So it could potentially be associated with that. But let me know if you hear me cutting out now. Hopefully I'm not cutting out. I mean, it will at least let me isolate the problem here. What I probably should have done... I can just delete this VOD afterwards, too. I was going to say I could have done a private stream and just sent you guys links to it. And let you listen to it and tell me if it sounds shitty. But, yeah, anyway, I'm good to go whenever you all are.
I sent invites.
Oh, okay. Soph is getting his funk on.
I'm trying to find a song. I can't get one. I'm pretty sure I gotta mute everything besides the percussion.
I'm surprised I haven't really... I've only seen a few Octavias in public missions, but I'm surprised nobody's really doing any trolley-type songs.
Like, you got Joe's songs that aren't muted, right?
Joe's always comes up, I don't hear him. He's got him turned off.
Yeah, I turned him off because I have every note running.
Every single note?
Yeah, he literally just goes ham on them, and so basically it's really good for stealthing and whatnot, and all that good stuff. But it's not actual music, so like it's like hearing the sound of death.
Right.
Yeah, I just do it for the buffs. Is May coming?
Oh, I tossed an invite. Let me see.
The forums say that if you do 1 beat per second and just make it so it's really low, that you only have to hit crouch just like 1 or 2 times.
That's how. Yeah, mine is like you just select every note, you crouch a couple times, and you get the buff.
Yeah. So are you guys hearing any microphone cutouts from me right now?
I don't hear anything.
On Discord, no.
Hopefully, I don't know. Like I said, it's just a matter of isolating what the problem is here and trying to figure it out. Do an epic sax guy tune.
Should we wait or run with the pub? Or
Is May coming, she said, or?
Waiting on a response.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, like I said, I know that the thing that's confusing is it only happens with Warframe. It doesn't happen with Stardew, it doesn't happen with DD2, but those are not as graphics intensive as Warframe is. So I'm wondering you know, with the higher graphics requirement, it's chewing up the bitrate a little bit more. And maybe doing something funny with the audio then? I'm not sure. I absolutely hate streaming Warframe at 30 frames per second, because it's a beautiful game. It needs to be at 60 frames.
For sure.
But if that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. I don't want to be forced to only do Warframe content locally, which is a possibility if it keeps going, you know? I'd much rather do it live.
What kind of fissure we got here?
Let's see.
Axie.
Let's see which one. Where's that burst?
I ain't got
Burst
one.
in prime barrel. I think I
You don't
know
have
the
an
other
Axie?
piece.
I don't have any axes for burst and prime.
Oh.
Try that one. Alright, well, it gives me... No, I'm MR13 now, Shrimp. I've been doing one a day. I did fail one. One of the easy ones. I jumped off of a platform like a derp. But besides that, I've been doing one a day. So I've been playing Warframe for 14 days now. And I'm MR13.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while breaking into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Void Fishers. You need them to open the relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Oh, I'm confident.
Found a Fisher. Look out for reactant.
No.
Juggernaut nearby. Only attack when it senses high concentrations.
Damn
of
juggernauts.
Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
Mass destruction you cannot find, Omar. It's from Mastery.
I need access to the terminal.
It's the very...
Find one
Get 55 stars in Mastery mode to earn it.
I am no longer
And you can
detecting
only have
signs
one of them.
Juggernaut. You are safe.
Alright. What the hell?
Here is a terminal.
You gotta run around.
Get me in and get ready.
How
to
far
fight.
around?
Run around.
I
There's a
got you.
hole in the ground.
The reactor is working on the relic. Find more.
What's going on, David? Streamed, for those just joining, I streamed earlier and I was having lots of audio cutout problems again. And it's only happening with Warframe. So I changed a bunch of settings. I moved around a lot of stuff on my end, trying to figure out exactly what the problem was.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
And
Multiple
kind of
audio
testing it
signatures.
again.
We've got
So just
info.
let me know in chat if you all would, anytime that the mic audio, just my mic audio cuts out. The other thing that's very strange is these guys hear me fine in Discord. So, you know, it makes it very hard to track down what the problem is when it's not happening in Discord, but is happening on the stream, and that's all going at the same time. I'm really digging Warframe, though, and I want to stream it a lot more. I don't want to stream it less, you know? But if the game has got quality issues, or if my stream has quality issues while I'm
The
playing
relic
this
has been
game,
cracked open. Finish to find out what's inside.
What about
Still working on it.
contacting DE?
Continue.
Asking them if they've experienced it before.
I could look through the Warframe forums and look. I can't imagine, without being a Warframe or DE would contribute much other than an auto response or whatever, you know? I mean, if I was a partner, which I'm never going to be a partner if my audio is cutting out on the streams, they'll never accept me.
Well, I mean, you could even just send it as a support ticket. And just see if they reply.
Yeah, it's just really, really strange. I don't know. I mean, everything kind of makes you think, or makes me think back to USB power. But then again, on the same note, if it was a USB power issue, then you guys would hear me, would hear it cutting out when I'm talking to you, you know? Happening again. God, it's so irritating. Even at 30 frames. I mean, I dropped the stream quality way down for this test stream just to check it. Ugh. Oh. I done jumped off the world.
Who designed this ship?
Come on, really? There we go. Who designed this ship? A bunch of little infested, creepy, diseased, crully dudes.
Who needs to fire that architect?
Upload and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Yeah, it just makes it. I guess I need to post up my own forum post with all of the stuff on the blue forums too, and see if any other users can assist me. It just is. I don't know. It's a very strange problem with it being only one game.
Yikes! I got wrecked.
It happens. Sometimes you're gonna get wrecked.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
But I mean, for this stream, I like cut the stream quality in half. I lowered the bitrate way down. And I lowered the power requirements of my USB way down.
Do you have another microphone?
Yeah.
It could be an option.
Yeah.
Just to try it out, see if it makes a difference.
That would be really weird because we're hearing fine in Discord.
Yeah, that's the thing that gets me is, you know, I have no problem with anybody in Discord.
It's gotta be one of the voice settings in Warframe, like fucking with your mic or something.
They've got
They're
this
not
auto audio leveling, but I don't really see how that would be interacting with OBS.
Oh yeah, yeah, I don't know.
You got a couple of weapons there, Shrimp. Very nice.
Wait, it's below us?
Hmm.
Yeah, you go down this little corridor here.
You guys finding a way out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't find it. I'll follow Sophisticus. You're supposed to know your way out of everything, Sophisticus.
I know my way out.
I'll come back up. It's this way right here. There's a stairwell.
Gotcha. What the hell, man? Spiral
Rather
staircase?
than a waypoint, I prefer arrows. Like, go this way.
Up, down, over. Oh, yeah. Nah, power transfer no good anymore. Save them in case it changes. You don't want to get rid of them. Definitely not a go-to anymore.
Oh, is somebody using Limbo?
These infested are the worst.
Want to buy capture mission. Ooh, Galatine Prime.
That's good stuff.
I've already got it though.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Sweet. It's the infested that's making it happen, Pixia. I'm at a complete loss now then, because I mean, like I said, I completely eliminated the power requirement on my USB hub. There's like nothing drawing power except my microphone, keyboard, and mouse.
Yeah, that's getting interesting.
You're looking for burst and stuff.
I've got the stream quality lowered way down. So it's not my crappy internet speed. So I'm just completely confused now. I'm mastery 13. Let's see. Which one? Oh, let's take that one. Oh, I know, Pixie. I was just joking. It's not really the infested that's doing it.
So you've got the in-game voice disabled?
Yeah, but I mean, I just don't understand how that would have any kind of an interaction with OBS, you know? That in the OBS meter, like I said, it's not, it shows the little decibel meter going up and down as I talk, and it's not showing any breaks in that. It looks normal. There's only a few options really there, Lime Green. Use anything you have that's defensive related. You know, more health, power pylon, whatever. I personally am not using any walls in DD2 at the moment, so I just don't really find a need for it.
This is a defense mission.
If your walls are having a problem due to having the incorrect shards, then the real answer is your defenses are not strong enough. Because your walls should be like last resort and shouldn't be really getting touched much at all.
I wonder if they're gonna address that anytime soon, honestly.
I can't imagine. It's the nature of the game. People wanted it easier, people didn't want it harder, you know, the masses. And it's not a matter of what the few want, you know, it's a matter of what the many want.
Heavy section ahead. Look for more reactant. A juggernaut.
I really need to go farm frost eventually.
High concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
Any fast characters or warframes I would recommend? I mean, what's the fastest warframes? Volt, you get that speed boost. Volt is actually a lot of fun. I finally got a Volt leveled up the other day. I just plugged it.
Mirage is the fastest default run speed frame. If you're looking for just raw run speed, Loki's a close second. Or he might be second or first, actually. I might have Loki and Mirage mixed, but the fastest default speed is either Loki or Mirage.
Yeah.
You can run that rush mod in your Exilus spot.
Yeah, you can. There's a lot of mods for run speed too, so there's every frame for very fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of options.
Like, since I don't have any corrupted mods yet, I'm running armored agility because run speed and I mean, the armor isn't doing anything for me since Octavia is a tanky, but at the same time, it's run speed. So.
Keep moving. This will only get more difficult.
I finally saw what you guys meant with
prepare for any resistance.
With Limbo. I
was
doing earlier, and it was a guy that had never played Limbo before. Just leveling it up.
Open the relic. Finish your mission and we'll
Took
take a
like
look
4
inside.
hours to get the map done.
Oh,
Location
so
reached.
irritating.
Draw me in and defend our position.
But I usually, if you ask them not to use their ability, they'll stop, and then it's like it's from there. But a lot of people don't even bother asking them to stop using it.
Right.
I've never had a problem.
I'm in, Tenno.
If I just ask one, hey, can you stop using that ability? They usually stop and just, you know, let you go about your thing.
The dude was cool about it. He was like, you know, hey, I'm really sorry. I got no clue what I'm doing. I just got Limbo, and I want to get it leveled up, but I'm completely clueless. So sorry, everybody.
Still working on it. Continue to.
Yeah, Mirage has a default bullet jump, like, passive that makes a bullet jump go further or faster, one or the other. And so she's really fast on, like, planes and whatnot.
Nice.
Real answer to planes, though, you already know, is Zephyr or
We are
Wolf.
finished here.
Zephyr's so much fun with that jump.
Yeah, she's fast, man. I just got like, really wrecked. over here.
Sophisticus is down.
Lies.
Yeah, I have more than enough focus to get my energizing dash to rank 2, but I can't do it yet because I gotta do the war within first.
Terminal spotted.
So I can't even get energizing dash or anything. Go back.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Oh, I did the opposite on my, or you're talking about, Nisa. I'm gonna say on my Frost, I went for as much range as I could. I'm still actually missing, well, I'm not sure if I'll use that other range shard, or range mod. I'll probably go with more power instead. Pretty happy with the range I get here.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Oh, on Limbo, you mean? Gotcha. I mean, everybody says if you know how to play Limbo and you play it well, you can do really well with it, but the problem is the majority of the people, it turns it into a troll frame, you know?
But we did it. Mission complete. Multiple targets ahead.
Yeah, he's really good for spy missions. He can walk right through lasers while in his void.
Yeah. That's all.
I'm stuck.
Get good, kiddo. I wish you've been using that Mirage.
Broke ass ship.
Are you formatting her?
Yeah.
Nice. How you liking her?
Oh, I liked it before, and now I'm just making it stronger.
It says 2 out of 4 people are here. Somebody needs to move here.
Huh.
Might even come down. Yeah. You guys are up too high, apparently.
I did, Craig. I got the one you were talking about. I was laughing to myself the whole time, but you're right. That chair is badass.
How did you die?
Baro comes tomorrow morning.
Burst and Prime Barrel. There you go.
See, that's not the piece I needed, though.
Oh, you need the stock.
Yeah. I mean, I'll
Well,
take
I
it.
needed the barrel.
You know.
So you could feel good about that.
I feel great about that.
Thanks.
Jesus, you didn't go buy one yet?
Oh my god, I'm like 50 XP from level 30. Come on, game.
You deserve it.
Whatever.
Yeah, that thing's awesome. And you know I threw my old chair in the car before I went down there. I was convinced I was getting a new chair, you know, no matter what. And the general manager just happened to be there and talked to me for a minute. And I'm like, look, dude, I'm going to buy this chair. And I've got my old one in the car, and you're going to have to deal with that. And he kind of looks at me. He's like, well, you know, most people would just have thrown it in our dumpster and not said a word about it. So I appreciate you at least mentioning it. Just throw it out back. We'll deal with it. It's like, all right, cool. All right.
Damn.
You want to do a Meso's survival?
Yeah, I
the
need
other
the
is-
stock shrimp. I think it's the stock. Let me check again. I'm good with doing any of the things.
Yeah, the only XCF is this spy mission.
Yeah, it's the stock that I'm looking for.
I think I ran out of those.
It's all good. It's all gonna be fodder for tomorrow morning. Let's see, what are my choices? Choices.
I'll be right back. My pizza's here.
Gotta get the pizza.
Do you remember the old war, operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
Tenno, there's a time-limited mission.
Ooh, Lightrayne just popped too.
Check navigation.
Oh, well, we'll do like 10 or 3 or 4 rounds here and then go to that.
Yeah. Nice shrimp.
I know
Nice.
Nai's gonna need a taxi, so I'll probably shut up and one of us can help her out too. I mean, depending on where it's at, of course.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies. You are
Yeah, I
told
made
to
that dread bow
distract
too.
him.
That was a pretty easy one. You have to get some mastery out of it, yeah.
I'm detecting
Man, I
void
wish I could get the dread. I'm looking for a good weapon right now, and there's literally like, I got my options is literally Bolt Tor, Orthos Prime. There's
Yeah.
nothing else I can use right now. But the dread, I don't believe it has an MR requirement.
They've turned off critical life support
Start working on
systems.
Vauban. I've started collecting the pieces for the regular Vauban.
Stand by for
Oh,
support.
it requires MR5.
The
Never
first
mind,
life
the
support
dread.
capsule has arrived.
Forget it.
Activate it when your supply is low.
That regular Robin, he only comes from alerts, so yeah, when you see those up, you should definitely try to grab them.
Yeah, I'm missing one. I think I'm missing just
The
one
enemies are dropping
piece.
reactant.
I actually like this area. We should totally camp here.
Find a good
It's
spot,
really
did you?
close. Yeah, like this whole
We're
area.
going
They're
to
only gonna
need
come
more
through that
reactants
room
to
right
be able
there,
to
that
open
hallway.
relic.
I'm back.
If
Personal
they're only
life
gonna come
support
through this
modules
hallway, we
offered
should be
by
able to
all
just camp this
enemies.
hallway and be good.
Nice.
So, which way you guys?
I like this area.
I'll give you a little bubble to hide in. Here you go.
I'm the 5
Life support incoming.
Play that song.
Believe me, it's playing. I mean, it's the best I can come up with for now. So until I get instruments, kind of what I'm stuck with. Yeah, my Doom song, I'll post it in clan chat or squad.
So, what's the deal with instruments? I've only got the Manticore. Is there more than that?
Okay, so like play that song that I just posted,
I've
Joe,
delivered
and
another
you'll
life
see
support
what
capsule.
I'm talking about.
The Manticore is the instrument. It plays all three of the.
It's like a little band. Like if you don't have the other instruments, you don't have like your bass and then your piano, your violin, like all that stuff.
For the other sound types, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
like,
where do you get them?
You buy 'em
You have to
flat.
buy them for platinum, yeah. It's a must-have.
On the store.
Like that's my Doom song, and it sounds great with the instruments,
That's it.
but without
You
the
open the
instruments, if
relic.
you play it, it
Finish
sounds
your mission and
like
we'll
a
take look
giant
inside.
mess, and that's all it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
literally copied the exact song, and I was like, oh my god.
I grinded
can't
it
even
out there, Tom. I've got all the planets unlocked. I've been warframing it up pretty heavy. It's a really addicting game. It's very difficult to put down once you get started.
Oh yeah. I figured you guys, like, you were always saying you didn't want to try Warframe because you're afraid you'd be behind, but I mean, I'm sure, what do you think now? Do you think you're behind, or what do you think about
Well, I
that?
mean, now I feel like I can at least be some assistance. I mean, I don't have the primed mods and all that, all the good stuff yet, and I don't have just all of the regular mods I need. You know, and I don't have any corrupted mods. But, I mean, I do feel like I'm at least contributing some now, you know.
It's mostly just like getting it up there, and once you get the right frames for the right job, it isn't so bad. The corrupted mods, I mean, you need a lot of those for a lot of the frames to get their like max potential, but even without them, there's not really a lot of cases where you need the primed mods.
Right.
Like the only primed mods I can even think of actually, like I actually used for Warframes was continuity and flow, and you can sacrifice flow because it's really just there for some more peace of mind. It isn't actually something's gonna make your build stronger type of thing.
Right. Give you a little bit more of that pull.
Yeah. Nothing like having 800 energy, you know?
Get for a capsule.
For Octavia, though, you definitely got to unlock. But it's well worth it to get a few different of those, the various sounds.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to actually listen to her music, I would definitely say it's a must. But if you're not gonna listen to her music, then you know,
Right.
you can kind of do what Joe did there and spam all the things.
Life support capsule is now.
See, that's weird. Everything I read said that it's better to use less, not more.
Well, more is for like just more sustained damage. I want to say like the one thing is
No, I mean
so
more
if
notes on the song.
more notes on a song than using less.
Like everything on the that I read said that it's better to use less note, like 1 or 2 beats per second, to make it easier to get the buffs.
Well, yeah, if you're actually gonna learn her, you know, and actually know when to crouch and whatnot. But most people just want to spam crouch and go stealth. Like they don't want to actually have to think, can I stealth yet? Is it a good time? You know.
Right.
I don't know what I want here.
I'm just gonna take the Forma.
I have a Forma blueprint right now, so I should definitely get one.
Gots to get that Forma. God, I'm so bummed that the audio is still cutting out.
Yeah, I really don't know what that could be. I've never even heard of it happening, let alone just the one thing.
Well, I mean, like I said, the whole mystery is it's only happening with one game, and you guys hear me fine in Discord.
Yeah.
So it eliminates so many of the go-to options. Like even that USB power supply thing, although in thought it's a very valid, you know,
Yeah, definitely a possibility.
a valid possibility, but on the same note, you'd think you guys hear me cutting out in Discord.
Right. It might. I mean, you might just need to, if there's a Discord update, maybe try updating Discord or something.
Well, that's the thing, is Discord's fine. It's...
What about something on Blue Yeti, the new driver or something?
See, Yeti doesn't have drivers. It's plug and play through Windows 10.
Oh, there you go. Blame Windows.
Yeah, blame Windows.
It's always that damn Windows.
One thing that's funny about Mirage is whenever I have the duplicates up, I always think I'm with you guys.
You have,
I let myself kill and stuff. I'm like, no, I got friends.
you got your augment mod for her yet?
The Hall of Mirrors or whatever.
Yeah, Hall of Malevolent.
I have it, but I'm not using it at the moment because I'm leveling up.
You're a noob. I mean, yeah. Good.
I still gotta...
that mod
I gotta get...
stacks up.
I gotta get with old May there and sure for another prime part or two there.
She's probably
What part
got.
are you missing?
She's got them. She tried to give them to me before, but my wasn't high enough
Get ready for a capsule.
For what?
for Mirage Prime.
Oh yeah, Mirage Prime looks amazing too. She was my very first fashion frame. I have no regrets on that still. She looks amazing.
I just like having all those clones running around with you. That's awesome.
Well, she has an augment that literally makes it so every kill her clones get, she gets 5% stronger. So
Oh,
like,
damn.
so like if your clone lasts for 50 seconds and you kill one mob a second, that's 500% damage increase out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Like there's a lot of weapons that'll scale really well with that. So she's a beast, and a lot of people don't realize that for whatever reason.
What
She used to
weapons?
any weapons like your Worthless Prime. If you have your clones out and they're killing things, that's getting stronger every kill if you're using that augment mod. Like you're getting stronger just by killing things.
Dang.
But like range weapons, like the Czar is a good one because it's a cannon, and so every kill it's gonna hit harder, and then eventually your cannon's gonna be a legitimate cannon.
Right. I haven't made that yet. I forget why. It needs something I don't have, I think.
Yeah. So is my audio, for those watching the stream, is my audio still cutting up on my voice talk? Or has it seemed to stabilize, or what?
I'm not finding these radiants. You guys know where they're at?
Life support incoming.
Enough. What?
The reactants.
I pretty quick. I'm not sure.
Maybe they're down over here.
I did run down there and kill a bunch of stuff. There was one of the little void thingies down there. Right here in this doorway.
Our fissure just opened right here.
I can't even find that. Jesus, man.
Additional life support has
Okay,
arrived.
Still cutting out a bit. Oh man, so frustrating.
Okay, yeah, here they all are. What can I say? Am I about to miss out on this road? Can't wait to get my Arca. I miss that the most, I think.
What's that?
The Arca.
Yeah.
The Arca was so good.
It just makes it... You can be so lazy with that thing.
Yeah. It's got so much AoE.
Just clearing packs.
Yeah, for real. It probably worked really well with Octavia. I never tried it really, but because her music, the way her buff works is with primary weapons, they gain 60% multi-shot while you're inside of her song, so it's super good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's not really anything I need here.
Graduated from Dungeon Defenders to Planet Defenders.
What's Planet Defenders?
He's joking about me playing Warframe.
Oh, I was like, that sounds like a game I want to play.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't sound like a bad name for a game.
It is really, really grindy, David. I talked about it a little bit last night, DD2.
The reactant.
But the problem is Trendy's just got a few of their wires crossed where, like, the whole thought process is don't need high quality mods to beat the content and to progress through the game. Yet as players, we all want perfect stuff. That's just what you do. You play a game, you grind, and you get the perfect stuff. So I mean, it's not a need thing, it's a want thing, and want is much greater than need in the week. And
It's the only reason to keep playing.
yeah, and you know, what they saying is like, oh well, you know, the perfect mods are supposed to be super, super rare, really, really special as you need them. It's like, yeah, you don't need them, but we want them. And when you grind for 30 hours, 40 hours, and don't find a single one, it's frustrating. Now, I mean, now compare it to when you grind for 200 hours and you don't find a single one. It makes you not want to keep grinding.
Your bad RNG with Fence Ring Shards back when Trials first hit you and Sidewalk. I remember you guys were insane ascension level before you got your first defense range shard, and that's like a mandatory one.
Yeah, yeah.
The grind is pretty unforgiving in DD2. If you get bad RNG, you got.
Well, one of the problems too is just the, you know, like now for the most part with Expedition, there's 21 playable maps. Now, of course, there's other stuff. There's, you know, there's the boss maps and all that are low level. But as far as Chaos 7 goes, you got 21 maps. And let me tell you, those 21 maps get tiring, you know, after a while. Now, I still grind it, but it's straight up a grind. I mean, it loses pizzazz with grind, you know.
We need another thing they need to do is add C1 shard pools to the C7 pool. Like, you shouldn't be
It makes no sense doing high onslaught and not getting the shard that you need, you know.
Yeah, like destruction shard, the best shard in the game. The only way to get it is to go farm C1. Like,
Yeah. Gotta do that lobby content.
I mean, I get, you know, replayability, but I don't think that's the right way of doing replayability.
Man, I'm not finding them now. You guys see a plane anywhere?
There's probably around here with me.
That should keep
Oh,
you
yeah.
going for a while.
Yeah, I've been killing things down here for a little bit. Trying to get my my damage number up a little bit so I can feel like I did something. I noticed I was at like 8%, and I was like, God.
I'm just used to mine being low.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I don't even look at it anymore.
I don't look at it very often.
Unless I'm up like trying to figure out who's AFK.
Except when
Right.
you know, when I'm playing with Omni, I gotta look.
Yeah, you gotta carry on me.
Gotta outdo Omni, you know.
He's doing better.
Yeah,
He's doing better than I am, but he's more stuff, you know. He's been playing it a few weeks longer. Give me another week and I'll pass him.
Right. Don't be too hard. It's all about using the right thing for the right job. Once you build everything, like you optimize, and when, like, for example, you see a defense mission, you're not gonna immediately grab Excalibur. Excalibur just isn't a defense mission thing.
Right.
But like you'll grab like a Frost or something because that's what you know works, and you know you get to that point where you got everything ready, optimized. Are you using your loadouts yet, or are you not using them?
Yeah, I'm using them.
I talked to somebody the other day. They're MR12 and haven't used a single one of their loadout spots, and I was like, oh,
I've got it. I'm using them for Frost. I haven't and for everything else, but for Frost, I definitely have.
That's nice. Yeah, I like having one for like just like my hero I use is at the top of my list, and then I got like Frost, Rhino, like, and whatever else I have fun playing. But like you can have a slot for everything, kind of.
Oh yeah. Well, that and I do so many solo missions too. I got like my soloing loadout, or I make myself real tanky.
Hold out as long as you can.
Then got the full glass cannon load doing the defense missions and stuff, and just standing there in the middle.
Glass cannon loadout for How I Survive.
Oh yeah. It would be nice if there was a way to get better shards there, Dole. I agree. I agree with you 100%.
But apparently they're working on it. I'm excited to see how they change it. Apparently the new Warframe's hitting tomorrow as well.
Oh, really?
People in Tavern are talking about. Of course, you know,
So...
Tavern. if it's talking about a Tavern, it's got to be true, right?
Yep.
Yeah, these people, Denny, he might not be good for a whole lot, but he keeps his info like up to date. I don't know how he does it.
Find more.
How many more?
What the heck? Not one of these things dropped reactant, and they were all yellow.
That happens. That definitely happens.
Go over to where you guys are at. Are you guys finding them all?
I was camping down here at the bottom of the stairs, and it seemed pretty good. The mobs piled up real well, and AoE was definitely a thing.
Head down there.
I actually see. You guys should come to where I'm at right now and check this out. Look straight up. There's literally stuff spawning above us.
Oh, look at that, yeah.
Like, I don't think that's intended, but you know, I'm sure that we're all gonna go climb. Whoever kills it wins.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff up here.
Yeah, there is. I figured, dude. I was like, there's a lot of. Oh my god, there's 4 reacting up there now. God damn it. Now I gotta jump up. But yeah, thought that was a little interesting.
Crap, I still need 5 more.
This is such an interesting little spot for all the stuff to spawn.
Are they still reacting, still dropping up there?
No, not yet. I'll leave my song up here, and if, you know, if anything dies, we'll know. There's
The
stuff
guy
spawning up here, though, for sure.
Roper said that it's the guy that designed Nidus is making the new frame.
Nice.
So people are optimistic, I guess, that it's going to be badass.
Well, he looks cool. I'm a little skeptical on it, though. I was looking at his abilities today, and the like patched the notes they did, and it seems like his abilities make him look like he's probably gonna be pretty mad. Like his 4 looks like the only good ability out of his kit, and then like his 3 is gonna be similar to Atlas, I want to say.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you know, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know, but like right off the bat, from looking at the ability pool, I don't know if he's gonna be very good besides one ability, but I'm hoping that that's not the case. He sounds cool. He's going to be using sentient energy, which is going to be pretty nice. And it looks like there's a bunch of reactants over here if you guys haven't gotten them.
Think will there be a new quest line or whatever to get it, or
yeah,
farm it?
They said you would have to do a quest in Thetis to get it, to go track it down. So
Gotcha.
it'll probably be like, yeah, you get the blueprint from the quest, and then you farm the rest of the frame through like something else like they normally do.
And that's coming tomorrow, huh?
Apparently. That's what Jenny was saying, and usually his info is pretty up to date, unless they have to delay it, which they have done before. Like they delayed Gara or not Gara, they delayed Korra for several months. Like they did, I think Korra was delayed by like 6 months.
Dying.
So they were just trying to find a good balance for her, because she gets a pet. Her kit was supposed to be about like having 2 pets, and so they were trying to balance it out, and they were also reworking damage. That was before they did damage 2.0, which is what we have now. Now they're working on melee 3.0 or something. Like they're doing a lot of damage balancing right now. For frames, I'm skeptical on.
There's some pretty cool frames. I mean, I like the way they did the game. You know, with the frames, it's not like you're locked into one thing. Swap it out whenever you want.
Right? Yeah, it's really nice the way they did it. And people say it's a little brutal at first with the whole like Warframe slot thing, but I really didn't have too much issues with it. I mean, if you're grinding the game, you're gonna play it whether you have the slots or not.
There's
and you can always
Semichord tone if you guys don't have it yet. Crap, my pet's dead. I'm out of scanners. Dang it.
How did I jump up here and not see that the first time?
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Are we gonna keep going, or are we backing out?
Whatever you guys want.
I can still go all day.
That would be a spoiler on board. You'll get there, man. I don't want to get in the habit of leaving anybody spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think about that during the stream today, and somebody was like, spoilers, and I was like, oh god, spoilers. Yeah, this game, the community's pretty bad when it comes to spoilers. Like, they'll let you know you spoiled something, and you won't hear the end of it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Remember that one time I was doing that quest, and you spoiled it, like, the day before I did it? Yeah, fuck you.
I can understand not wanting to spoil the quests or the story or anything like that. The only thing I don't understand is when people frown against talking about late game mechanics. I mean, that's a mechanic. It's not. I mean, you know where the wiki is. I mean, you can get information on what the mechanic is, so you're not really, in my mind, you're not spoiling it unless you're doing something to spoil a quest or part of the lore or storyline, you know?
I've seen somebody kicked from regional chat by the auto kickbox for mentioning something that happens in a quest, and I was like, holy shit.
Now, I can
Like,
see that even, too. I mean, you don't, that's directly related to the story. I can see them not wanting to change, or not wanting to spoil, you know? Some of the stuff, it just seems like is a little over the top. It'll make it tough down the road once I actually learn how to play the game. It'll make it tough down the road to do any sort of guides or anything. You know.
I think, well, I've seen some guides. Most of them actually don't really, you're right, they don't really mention a whole lot of some things. Like, they'll mention what schools to go and like what they use, but they won't tell you, you know, this, that.
Right.
I guess it might be just beating around it. I don't know. I don't know what Warframe's rule is on that, actually.
I don't think, well, they can't, you can make any content you want. Now, it can be frowned upon, of course, in the community, but as far as just the content you create, you have full reign to do whatever you want. It's fair use licensing. So as long as you're doing commentary, you can go ham, you know? But then again, if there's no point in doing it if everybody in the community is going to say you're a tool, you know?
Yeah, like it might just be like Warframe frowning upon you for like they might have something for partners. I don't know. I would be interested if they did, but that'd be kind of weird at the same time.
I doubt they do. I mean, they might, you know, but I doubt it. There's Warframers now that do a lot of different guides and video walkthroughs and stuff. They're just not live streamers, you know.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, that's like full-blown. No, you don't have to be a streamer. You just have to be a content creator.
That should keep you going for a while.
Okay. We've been getting a lot of neural sensors. I don't know if you guys need them still, but I never have enough.
Reactant?
Neural sensors.
Oh. Yeah. You can always use more neural sensors. Yeah, I'm aware as partners. I've selected them already, Nick. I mean, I haven't been playing the become a Warframe partner, but as far as all the other requirements, I meet every requirement to become one. It's just a matter of putting the content out, you know. They said they won't accept a partner that's been playing the game for less than a month. And like haven't even been playing the game. I think I'm right at the 2-week mark now, probably. So I got a ways to go. No, actually it's per shot on board. Like just firing assault rifle makes those bubbles disappear like almost instantly. Like the Soma. The Soma just wrecks those nullifier bubbles. It's like insta-gone.
Dang. They get themselves with abilities, just not every ability.
Other life support capsule is now available.
Yeah, but when you compare this side by side with the nullifiers with like that Soma I've got, oh, it's a huge difference. The Soma just smokes the nullifiers instantly.
Someone's OP. Like I remember when I first started playing, I was like, man, what assault rifle should I use? And 8 people out of 10 were like, use Soma Prime.
The thing is, it's such a massive clip too, you know.
Yeah, there's Mirage Prime systems. Don't mind if I do. Even though I can't craft the frame, I can go ahead and craft the parts.
That may have been one of the pieces I was missing from May. I'm not sure. I'll have to check.
Should I keep going or?
Up to you guys.
I can keep going. I got plenty of stuff. We're still wrecking stuff too. I see one. Let's do it.
Get the
We should probably
reactive.
start
You
camping
need more
somewhere
to
though.
open that relic.
Hitting the 25-minute mark. A lot of nullifiers and whatnot. Might be easier to camp at
Yeah.
this point. Oh, this room right here might be a good little spot.
Oh yeah, huh? It's like not a bad spot.
It's actually a nice little room right here across the hallway. It's a lot bigger too. We could use. We got a couple options here.
Definitely.
Yeah, as long as we stay back here, I think we're good. We got places to fall back on and whatnot, so that'll help.
My pet's dead. It sucks. I'm too lazy for this. Picking all this stuff up.
Like a caveman.
Additional life support has arrived.
Need to hire the maid service. Come on, little Helios, come pick up my shit.
You can always die and res yourself. That'll bring your pet back.
Oh, is that how it does it?
If you self-revive, it'll,
Oh, it'll res the pet. Gotcha.
I almost want to say this room might be better. Yeah. Yeah, if we can't that room, they'll all come towards there. I like that.
Still need 2 more. Does seem like a pretty good little room there. There we go. I'll full up on them now.
There it is, yeah.
So how long, like on your main account, Soph, how long does your little void dash energy thing work?
5 seconds, and you get 5 per second. So it's really, it's nice. I mean, obviously, if you just keep reusing it every time it gets down to like 4 seconds left, you're gonna have it 100% uptime. So it's pretty
Yeah.
nice. Like, even the third rank on it, I'm pretty sure it's nice, definitely worth using.
Nah, you gotta pick the stuff up. You just get vacuum on your pet, or the retrieve, or whatever it is on a doggy. Without it, you just gotta pick stuff up. I mean, that's just... There is no auto-collect feature.
Really bad.
I wish the pet would pick up those stars.
Yeah, that would be awesome. It scans for him, it picks up all the stuff, it gets him ammo, and Joe's still not happy. Get the stars.
Why I gotta click X?
Life support activated.
Yikes.
Helios is unreliable too. He doesn't always scan stuff.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta give him a minute. Where are all Betty's at? You guys killing everything too quick.
I haven't even left that little area in a while. Come on now. I'm starting to get lonely and there's no monster to kill.
I'll come chillax with you.
I don't even want to know where they all spawn at this point. How many Misas you guys got left? You got some to do more, or you guys running out?
I think I've 4 left.
The longer you fight,
I've got
the
lots.
more successful we will be.
I don't really do this often.
Yeah, if anything, we can go until this runs out of Misas. I mean, I'm probably gonna run out too, so eventually here. Oh, look at that.
Ooh, I don't have that. Well, I mean, I have it, but I don't have it.
Third prime.
Gots to take it.
So keep going.
Yeah, no reason not to. Easy survival. That was an unupgraded relic too. I don't mind if I do.
You are going to need a reactant if you want to open that relic.
So what are we gonna do? We're gonna pick a spot or just?
Life support capsule.
Otherwise, I get carried away and get lost.
I mentioned it. Yeah, we had already.
I'm good
we
with
already
camping a spot. You guys want? There's a fisher right down here. On top of me. We can get some baddies down here to kill. The fisher does you no good if there's no baddies.
There's some.
There we go. There's a room full of them.
Easy.
It is amazing how long you can go compared to when you first start playing and you're like struggling to get that first 5 minutes complete.
Yeah.
That's
15
like,
minutes,
yeah,
let's get out of
whatever,
here.
whatever. Let it roll.
Yeah, when I first started, once I got Rhino, like I literally like that day was doing my first like 20-minute survivals and just it was fun, man. That felt good. Now it's like an hour and a half in, and you're like, hell yeah, this is fun.
I'd like to get into doing some of those really long survivals like that, but I've got to figure out what loadout I want to use that make it too blah, you know, over the course of it.
Right. There's like, as far as team composition goes, there's a lot of frames to be using for it. Usually, you want at least one support frame, one like heavy damage frame, and then you got like your tank. Like it can get pretty complicated, pretty in depth. A lot of fun. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
A Necros is always a good one for long survival.
Get that loot.
Gives you, yeah, the double loot, and obviously you get double life support. So that's really good.
Necros, Hydroid.
And think about that. You get the double life support too.
Yeah. So you can
Baro.
Hydroid
I mean,
is the one I
Baro-
was thinking earlier. That's if you look through the frames on Warframe Market. That's like you'll get less for that frame than any other frame.
Well, I mean, you get Necros with the double loot, you get Hydroid with pilfering form, and then you get Baro with pickpocketing.
Well, I don't know how far. I mean, Ibarra is good. Don't get me wrong. She's actually one of the better solo frames for survival too, because she can literally like just you don't have to kill things. You just run around and auto loot from enemies. So she can actually go really far with by herself as well, similar to Octavia. I don't know how she works in a good team composition though. That'd be interesting to see. I need to look into it.
That's just how that'll always be a thing on board. People want to kill stuff, you know. So people are always just going to run around the map, especially if you're doing publics. They don't care about you. It's all about them being #1 in damage.
Hey man, don't come at me like that.
Oh, I find myself looking at it in publics all the time.
Should keep you going for a while.
Yeah, in public, I definitely.
I want to be #1.
Well, now that I'm, MR3, I'm all about it. I'm like, yo, I just carried a bunch of MR17s. I did one defense mission. Mida left at like 10, and before she left, she was top. I was second. After she left, there was an MR17 and an MR16 guy in there, and they were both using One was using Nidus, and one was using I don't even know what the other one was, but I ended up out damaging both of them, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, come on, MR2." I think I got the bug. Oh wait, no, that's my internet lag.
Bug.
Look what our
I couldn't open the door for a
found.
second there.
They cannot do this
Must have been
Ah.
internet. Yeah, I suddenly became able to open them again. Actually, my timer isn't showing up anymore on the bottom left. I just noticed. Look at the gold. Come on.
Hell yeah. We'll take it.
I'm all about some Banshee Prime parts. I got several more Misas actually. So whenever you run out, we're good.
Keep going, or
You got more?
I got 3 more.
Do it. We're already here. Actually, what's our time looking at? 40 minutes? We should probably make this our last one so we can go do that night game.
I bet
Oh,
that's
there's a
gone.
night up?
Yeah, it popped right as we were loading into this one.
Yeah, so
Oh, I
we've
didn't
only,
see it.
we've only been here for 40 minutes, but there should still be 20 on it. Because they usually pop up for an hour.
I didn't realize we were here for 40 minutes already.
I just looked at the timer and I was like, wait a second. There's a night time when we came in. We should probably do that. Unless you don't want it, I mean, you know, whatever.
Another life support capsule
Can't-
is now available.
Can't deny the Nighttane, you know?
Yeah, you're gonna be needing. You guys are lucky that you started now. When me and Mida first made the clan, we had to put in like 50 or 60 nighttane into the clan research. That was the worst part. And then now it's like the cryotics and oxium. Obviously, we have to put absurd amounts of those in there still. And between the two of us, we've put over 100k cryotics in. Between
Damn.
me, Mida, and Insanity, actually, Sanity's been donating a lot to the clan. Like I was actually surprised to see that. I mean, I know he's a good guy and all. I just didn't know he was actually helping out with all that stuff. But I guess he's at a point in the game now that, I mean, he can do he can do that.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling Joe and Omni the other day. I don't expect you guys to, you know, put a bunch into it, obviously, if any, because you guys aren't in a spot yet for that. But, you know.
I just put in pigments.
Oh yeah, well the pigments you should always put in because they're free.
The pigments auto put in, don't they?
No. You gotta go to the clan and put them in.
I've been running in there every day thinking that they just auto pulled from your...
That would be nice.
I could have swore it. Man, I must have misunderstood what somebody had posted. I thought,
No, you can only research one color at a time, so you gotta actually select the color and then contribute the pigment if you have it.
I'm coming, Deuce.
I was tempted to just respawn and get my pet back, but...
I wouldn't have blamed you. I would have done it. Yeah, I've been waiting to go down again. I keep forgetting that I have a pet down.
The relic has been
I'm
crashed.
heading back to our camp spot
Finish the
here.
mission to find out what's inside.
I gotta throw some mods on this Orthos.
Oh, it's worth. Oh my god, I hit a bomb apparently.
You can't be running into the bomb, man.
Apparently, Mida hit him when she came down here to revive me too.
Everybody dead.
I'm only 3 MR.
I got a truck load of weapons and stuff to level up later today, so getting to 14 shouldn't be a problem. And I've still got those frames too.
Oh, okay, so the frames. I'm pretty sure Onslaught's gonna be the fastest way to level up the weapons, and then the frames obviously you're gonna have to do either A, regular Onslaught, or B, the defensive.
Yeah.
I actually need to level some archwings if you need to do that at that point.
Did you find out how a good way to level those? Do you know a good way, Joe?
I
never.
do the missions.
Yeah,
do,
that's
like,
what I did.
Defense or whatever. Mobile
The
defense.
interception ones I think are the most fun.
Mobile defenses don't like oh yeah, they would work. I thought you meant like regular missions. You have to do Arcing missions for those up to you, so.
No, oh yeah, Archwing missions. Yeah.
I need to.
Trouble.
I haven't done a lot of farming on those yet. I need to.
Well, we went back and did all the Warframe missions just for the mods.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. You know, I still have the double affinity booster too.
Right.
So
Yeah, I got this one for a little bit, so I'm trying to use it up best of my abilities.
That's all I've been getting is extensions for that on the daily login.
Yeah.
I get stupid stuff like resources.
Yeah, they're changing the whole login reward thing, but right now I'm not sure where they're going with it. Like, at first they were talking about making it so, like, the really good weapon rewards that are locked behind the login bonuses were going to come sooner to newer players, and they were actually going to end up being tradable and whatnot. So you're going to be able to sell them for like plat and stuff, obviously, or give them to friends. But apparently a lot of the in-game players got a little, I mean, a lot of veterans were really salty about it, and they had to change it up real quick. And, like, it wasn't even like it was their fault. They I mean the veteran players' fault. It was they were changing it to where.
Like I said, I mainly wanted to check the audio and was fixing it, but my connection just kind of went wonky, and I dropped 1,200 frames out of nowhere. So we're just bailing.
Yeah, we're bailing.
Time to GTF. Oh.
God damn it.
Come on, Joe. You're MR18. Where's that parkour at, man?
MR million.
Parkour isn't that hard. Come on, guys. What's wrong with you?
The parkour is kind of fun in the game. There's lots of options on jumping around.
Sure.
Alright, well that was a good run. Got lots of stuffs.
Yeah, I definitely don't mind. I got a lot of blueprints here.
Sweet.
Cool.
Duck it fodder.
Anyway, everybody, I'm gonna call it there for the stream. Just a shorty. I wanted to check the microphone status again, and I'll go back and look through it again. I'm at a complete loss. I just don't know at all what could be causing the problem. And since it's not, you know, it's only with Warframe, it's not any other game, so that really just baffles me even further. But anyway, thank you all for swinging back by for the old microphone test fail, as it just did not work. But I do appreciate y'all, and I'll see you all soon.